Captain of the USC Trojans men's basketball team. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you.
You turn that mic on for this young fella. What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
All right, good, man. Good to see you.
So let me ask you this. We were just talking about this because the coaches poll and the AP poll, that stuff just came out. You guys are 21, I believe.
Yeah, 21 is what I
So
think.
do you guys even know that stuff? Do you care about any of that stuff when that stuff comes out?
No, we don't try to focus on any of that too much. We just try to go into the season, open-minded. Just try to be the best team as possible. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs throughout the year. So it doesn't matter where we start. It's about where we finish. So we're just ready to get rolling.
Okay. How old are you, dude?
20. I'm 20 years old.
Damn, George.
It's good to be 20,
Come
man.
on, man.
Yeah, we're old dudes.
20 years old, walking in on a radio show.
Yeah.
Man, I got kids older than that.
You
Come
do?
on, come on.
How many of your kids are older than 20?
3 of them.
3 of the 4.
Come
yes.
on, man.
Yeah.
For real?
I do not have kids that old, but yes.
You got 2 brothers, though, that played ball also, right?
Right.
Okay, how old are they?
21, and the other one is 26.
Okay. And then Dad. How old's Dad?
Dad is, let me think.
See, I'm trying to figure this out now. I'm doing the math here.
Yeah.
This is uncomfortable.
46.
Oh,
He's 46.
My age.
Damn.
Yeah.
see? Be this guy's father.
What is it like to be right? I could. That's true. What is it like to be in a family of hoopers, though? Because your family hoops for sure.
Absolutely. It's amazing. It's definitely competitive every day, and especially in everything that we do. So it's definitely fun to be the youngest child and kind of get beat up. I think it's definitely helped me grow a competitive side of me.
Yeah.
So it's been awesome, and I couldn't thank them enough for all the support that they've given
So I
me.
wanted to ask you about that part of
Okay,
it. I heard you say the beat up part, right? That's where you were going to?
No, I wanted to know this.
Okay.
Dad played ball.
Right.
And Mom played ball.
Right.
So I'm thinking at some point, Mom is probably working you over. Like everybody else wanted to beat their dad. You might have had to have wanted to beat your mom.
No, yeah, she's the horse queen. So I still have yet to beat her in horse, so I'm still trying to do that.
Wow. So how much, like, being the youngest, right? Like, how much of that was, how frustrating was that growing up? Like, everybody was trying to, wasn't, because I'm sure they weren't letting you try to do anything for that matter.
No, it was frustrating. I never won anything at all. So I was always pouting and crying to my parents, but they didn't care. They knew how it was. So I kind of got used to it.
Yeah.
And then eventually I started beating them, and I started feeling good. And
What age was that?
around 10, 11.
Okay.
That's when I kind of flipped gears and kind of turned up a notch on them.
I love it.
It's like a couple of years ago, by the way.
Yeah. It's like 10 years ago. Right. He's a young man.
Hey, dude, so your name, I think everybody can put it together. Like, were your parents big Kobe Bryant fans? Is that maybe something that kind of put it all together?
Yeah, absolutely. All my brothers are named after something for a reason. My oldest brother is named after my dad. My second brother, Jalen, is named after Jalen Rose.
Right.
And then,
Who was the original Jalen?
Yep.
Jalen, who was our colleague here at ESPN for many years. Yeah.
Definitely. And then I was named after Kobe, and this has been a blessing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to have any other name, so definitely.
It's definitely the right name if you're going to play basketball in this
In
town.
LA, yeah,
That's
it's
for
definitely-
sure.
Well,
definitely a huge
I would
name.
like to hear how you got here because
Yeah.
you're from Milwaukee, right?
Right.
So how do you wind up coming to SC?
Well, I would imagine because Wisconsin plays too slow for him. He wants to play some up and down a little bit.
No, that's a huge factor. But I just wanted a different lifestyle. Growing up in Milwaukee was awesome. I definitely met a lot of people. Learned a lot of things throughout my whole life. But I wanted a new lifestyle. So coming out here and just kind of starting over and kind of proving myself to a different part of the country, I think it's really helped me expose me and kind of helped me build my brand in that type of way. So.
So you were thinking not just basketball, the way you just said it, building your brand. Like, can you tell us, like, where else did you consider going to college other than SC?
I just considered, other, like, Cali schools like Cal and just kind of just away from Wisconsin, try to get away and just kind of, start my own journey.
Okay.
Well, once you get out here with the weather, right? Like you don't want to be in Wisconsin as
Not
much.
at all. I don't want to go back there at all, especially not in the winters.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this about you're the preseason defensive player of the year in the Pac-12. What when you got that distinction, what kind of went through your mind, right? Like and also you had a big leap in production from one year to the next. Last year, big leap in production. How did that come about as well? So start with the defensive player of the year. You heard that. How did that feel? And then just the leap in production you had from one year to the next last year.
Yeah, learning about defensive player of the year, is something a lot of people dream of. So it's definitely a blessing to be able to be viewed as the best defender in this conference that has a lot of talented players. But I want to show people that I'm more than just a defensive player. I think that's my main focus going into this year, is kind of proving how my offensive game has improved so much and kind of how I can prove a lot of people wrong in that aspect. So just trying to go out there and just try to prove a lot of people wrong every night. And, I think that's just going to carry me to where I want to be.
So where are we right now? Because the season tips off November 6th.
Couple of days, yeah.
So like, what do you give me like the last couple of weeks to where we are and getting ready for the season?
Yeah, it's just been constant practice, getting up and down with the guys, trying to get a feel for the team and where we're at. And so just going through that has been, good. We're learning a lot about each other, and coaches are trying to put together a game plan so, we can be as successful as possible.
So you're one of the captains, right? So, like, what does that entail with you and that group?
No, it entails a lot. Being here for 3 years, I know what the coaches want, and I know what it takes to be successful. So trying to pass down as much knowledge that I can to the young guys and try and get them on board as possible and not make as many mistakes that I did as a freshman, so we can, make that jump in March that I want to make.
Did you play with any of the Mobleys?
I play with Isaiah Mobley.
Isaiah, right? Yeah. Who he's balling out in the G League right now.
Absolutely.
Actually, I just had him recently. I did the G League showcase in last winter. So, what do you need to work on? What you talked about wanting to showcase your skills more beyond defense. Everyone knows you're a good defensive player. Where do you think you need to work on to take that next step?
I just think creating for myself on offense. I think a lot of people don't know how good of a scorer that I can be, and I want to show that I can be an elite level scorer this year. So just being in the gym every day was working on my ball handling, working on moves to create for myself, and I think that would be very helpful going into the
How's
season.
the three?
Looking amazing, I'm trying to get it
I love it. I love the confidence.
Well, we're going to find out here in a second because I want to make a challenge if I may.
Are you going to
here.
Papa Shot him?
I'd like to see what you got. I'm a world champion.
You're going to Papa Shot him?
I'm a Papa Shot
We'll
champ.
see. We'll see.
Are you
We'll
down?
see how good you are.
Are you down?
Kobe's going to take you down,
Okay.
bro.
All
I
right.
haven't back down.
Let me ask you. I want to throw a couple names at you for guys on the team, and I want you to kind of tell us a little bit about these guys. Okay?
Yeah, just who they are,
Right.
what kind of not just ballers, but like what kind of personalities.
All right, so I heard so much about this kid from Atlanta, Collier. That's like the #1 high school player in the country, right?
Yep.
You've scouted him out. You've practiced against him the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Is he? I mean, #1 guy in the country.
Absolutely, he's the real deal. He's #1 for a reason. He's such a high energy person. No matter if we're on the court or off the court. When we're on the court, he's a fast, explosive guard that when he gets downhill in transition, nobody's gonna be able to stop him. And at the pace that he moves and the ability to pass that he has, it's gonna be very scary come season time when a lot of people are, looking out for him.
Kobe Johnson, the captain of the USC men's basketball team, is in studio with us. Preseason Defensive Player of the Year in the Pac-12. Go ahead, Cappy.
I'm going to keep throwing a couple names at you. A kid I was telling George, I watched his whole high school career, co-captain, Boogie Ellis. Just a comment on that kid.
No, yeah, I've been playing with Boogie Ellis the past 3 years, and I've learned so much about Boogie, and I've seen so much growth in him as a player and also as a person. His leadership skills just coming up. When I first got here, they definitely weren't the best, but throughout my time here, he's definitely learned how to become a better leader and just trying to put on the best that he can for himself and try to make a name as well for himself.
How's Bronny doing?
Brian's doing well. Just trying to do the steps that he can little by little. Get back as healthy as possible, as quickly as possible. So we're just trying to pray for success and hopefully he can recover very quickly.
So LeBron is likely going to be around. Presumably, okay. DJ Rodman, a kid who transferred from Washington, is that right?
Absolutely.
And that's Dennis Rodman's son?
Yeah.
So have you seen the worm around at all?
I have not. No, he is yet to come around.
Yeah? How's that kid, DJ Rodman? Is he a good addition to the team?
Yeah, DJ is probably one of the closer people I'm with on the team just because, on the European trip that we went on, we were just so close on that trip. But he's an awesome kid as well. He brings that energy, that a lot of people won't be able to bring on the offense just throughout the whole game. His energy, his rebounding, he's doing the little things that a lot of people won't do. So he's going to be very fun to play with.
Like his dad. His dad was that kind of player in the pros, yeah.
You just said a European trip. I'd love to hear about that.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go? How long were you gone? The whole deal.
Yeah, so we were gone for 10 days, and we went to 3 destinations. We went to Mykonos.
You guys on vacation or what?
No,
they're playing. They played
two
Oh,
international
and you go to
teams.
Mykonos. I thought maybe you guys are going on a vacation,
No, we had 3 games there, and our last spot was Dubrovnik, and that was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience, just to bond with the team, get to know everybody off the court, and just kind of build that relationship, because I feel like if we build that relationship off the court, it's going to translate a whole lot better to on the court. I feel like that will help us a lot.
Yeah, how much easier do those experiences make the tough times, right? Because that to me is when those experiences matter, right? Like you've built this bond, and you know that whatever you're saying to someone, even if it's in the heat of battle, right, and you're getting into it maybe a little bit, that it's coming from the right place, right? Like those moments, those trips, those bonding moments help those moments, right?
Yeah, it means a lot. It just builds that connection with each other. You know, when time gets rough, we know how to talk to each other. We know, how to handle each other, so things don't get out of control. So I think those stuffs is very important to do, and just fun stuff like that can really help a team.
Dude, when you're over in Europe and you're bouncing around, you said Mykonos, or was the second place you said?
Athens.
Okay, and
Dubrovnik.
Okay,
And Dubrovnik.
and who are you guys
Dubrovnik,
playing against over there?
Professional European teams.
Oh, so professional guys that are they about your age? Are they older than you guys?
Yeah, they're around our age, about 20, ranging to 25.
Okay, and then how many games you guys play?
3.
And how'd you guys do?
3-0.
Hey,
Of course.
so my dog. All right.
That's why he's the captain.
Yeah. By the way, I like saying my dog to people, especially when you look at me and you think like that guy shouldn't be saying my dog.
It's all good.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it. It is all
You
good.
could be his dad, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You can still be his dog.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you guys a story later in today's show about a celebrity interlude that I had last night right here in LA Live.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And I said to this guy, I said, yo, you my dog.
Yeah.
Right? You my dog. And he gave me a chest bump.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gave me a peace sign, threw
Yeah.
some deuces at me.
I love it.
And I was like, that's my dog
I
right
love
there.
it.
I'm going to tell you the
Absolutely.
story later.
I love it. Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear it later.
You make sure you listen on the radio when you go back to campus, dog.
Absolutely.
Now,
Okay.
who on the campus? USC obviously has so many great athletes across the board, different sports. Like we're in football season, right? So we're talking a lot about Caleb and that crew out there. The women's team, right? Juju, number one high school player, is playing there now too. What is it like to just amongst the camaraderie of the athletes in general, not just necessarily on your team? What's those interactions like occasionally?
No, it's normal interactions. Like, a lot of people don't understand that they're normal people. When they're on campus, a lot of people treat them, just like regular people.
But I'm saying, like, do you guys commingle, as I'm saying, with the other
absolutely.
sports?
All the sports, we mess with each other.
Right.
We gel together. We all support one another. We want everybody to do the best. And so, just having those relationships with each other, I think it's just helpful, and I think it helps us within the season.
So you guys like getting together like the basketball team, maybe watching football games while
At
the team
Caleb's
is playing?
place?
Not at
Caleb's place.
Come on,
No.
Caleb don't have you
Definitely
over at his
together.
place?
Well, Caleb has Austin Jones told us that Caleb has the team over to watch games.
Right.
But obviously when they're playing, they're not going to be at Caleb's
well,
place.
I mean, do you ever get an invitation from Caleb? Yo, we're having a Monday night football party over at the crib. Come on over.
I have yet to get one, but
I have yet to get one.
yeah.
I think he keeps it football probably.
You know what
Yeah.
you should do? I got an idea for you. You call him. You invite him to your place.
There you go.
You say, hey,
Good.
you come over to my place to watch Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
What do you think? And then what you hope is he goes, no, come on my place. I got it all handled. What do you think?
It could be fun.
Yeah.
There you
It
go.
could be fun hanging out.
Yeah.
Kobe Johnson hanging out with us here, USC captain, preseason defensive player of the Pac-12. You've played in the Pac-12 now it's going to be your third year in the Pac-12. It's dissolving, right? It's going away. You guys are going to the Big Ten. Is there any talk about that? Hey, it's the last year. We want to finish strong, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I expressed that a lot these past few weeks, especially with Boogie and just the other returning guys. Like, this is the last time the Pac-12 is ever going to be a conference, and what a way to go out than be the last ever Pac-12 champion. So I think just putting that stamp on this university and, bringing the championship here would definitely, bring some excitement to it.
Hey, dude, on your profile picture on the USC website, you're wearing your uniform, and I can see this tattoo on your right shoulder. What is that? I can't read what it says because the jersey's in the way.
I believe it's my Joker tattoo. It says,
okay.
"Why so serious?"
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Why so serious?
I like it.
When'd you get that?
I got that done about 2 years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, and just thought it was something cool, so I got it done.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Which Joker, though? Because there's a lot of different...
the Heath Ledger one.
Oh, okay.
Heath
Yeah,
Ledger.
that
Instant
was,
answer.
that's the
favorite.
coolest one.
That's my
Instant
favorite.
Yeah, that's the coolest one.
Dark
Gotcha.
Knight,
There's no doubt
definitely.
about that. No disrespect to Joaquin Phoenix because his movie was good too, but Heath
doesn't
Ledger's
match
definitely.
up.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I'm
match
with
up.
you. I'm with you like
At
that. So, obviously you guys Pac-12, as I just mentioned, you're getting ready, but there's a big rivalry within the Pac-12 in this city, right?
Mm-hmm.
Between you guys and UCLA. What is that? Now you've played in it for multiple years. What does that game mean to you?
It means a lot. Every year when it comes that game and it comes around that time of the year, you feel it on campus. You feel it in the city everywhere you go.
Oh yeah.
You either hear UCLA or USC. So just being able to be a part of those games twice a year, it's fun, and the excitement that those games bring is unlike any other atmosphere I've ever been in. So it's definitely a one-of-a-kind rivalry. I'm glad to be a part of it.
You ever go to Laker games?
Yeah.
How often?
Every now and then.
Yeah, you ever want to go and hang out at a game?
We can.
Okay.
You can hang out with us.
Dude, we got the best. We got the best suite
I'll take it.
in the entire arena.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the bomb suite. People are having a good time.
Yeah.
The food is good. The tacos are great.
Tacos are
okay?
really good.
Okay,
Yeah.
they got. Well,
Bring your teammates.
Yeah, you're too young.
Although I don't want to get you guys in trouble. Can we do that?
No trouble anymore.
Oh.
In the world of NIL,
I don't know, man.
the
I
extra
don't want to get
benefits-
these guys in
no,
trouble.
I'm not getting
you know?
anybody in trouble. I don't want any of that on me.
Yeah.
Okay?
I don't want Coach Enfield calling us,
Right.
all upset.
All I'm saying is, if you want to go, we got this killer suite, and I hang out.
Yeah, right behind the Lakers bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take you up on that.
Like
so,
boys.
right, yeah, for sure, we should do that. Now, let me ask you this. So, I'm going to ask you some questions because I do a lot of college football during the season. So, I always like to talk when we talk to the guys. I always like to get a feel for them because during the broadcast, I want to talk about just them as humans, like kind of like what we've done with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
You feel human right now?
favorite,
I feel very human.
Good. My man.
favorite like music. Like, what's your go-to music before practice, before a game? Like, what are you listening to? I have some guesses. Do you want me to guess?
Yeah, I want to hear him.
All right, NBA YoungBoy.
Oh,
No, hell
Good.
to the no.
Thank you.
Hell no.
Shut up.
Hell no.
I say to people, man, I don't like NBA
Why you
YoungBoy.
think- why
Like,
you
no
think that?
disrespect to NBA YoungBoy. How about Little Baby?
I can.
Okay.
That's just not my
Okay.
preferred music.
Okay. All right. So go. Oh, good. Because in football, those are the two most common answers I get: Little Baby and NBA. And I like Little Baby. He's cool. I don't love NBA YoungBoy. I'm just too old for it, I think. But you're younger than me, so I feel better that I don't love it because you don't love
Yeah.
it. So all right. So who is it?
I'm very old school with my music, so I like the old school, like
Okay.
R&B, the slow jams.
All right.
That's definitely my
Old
type.
soul. I like
Like,
it.
like, give me an example. Let me hear it.
Boys to Men.
Oh,
Okay.
Boys to Men,
Come on.
BBD,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
like-
East Coast family,
Yeah.
Like, Keisha,
Right,
like Keisha Cole, like
Yeah.
all that. I just like to listen to that, put me in a calm mood before games or.
Dude, I've been
everything.
on a Motown Philly kick recently. I swear to you, I know it's so true. Like I don't know why, but the video where I think is it Bell or Biv or whichever one's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It just cracks me up. I love that song.
What about Kendrick? No.
Yeah, I like
You
Kendrick.
rock with Kendrick?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have moods where I want to listen to that.
He's more contemporary than obviously the
Yeah.
stuff we're talking about.
Yeah,
so that's
when
why.
I want to listen to that rap stuff, I listen to Lil Wayne and Eminem. So
Okay.
those
Oh,
are my-
Eminem and Lil
Eminem.
Wayne.
Yeah,
That's
those
still
are my-
old school, though. That's not
Yeah.
young. Yeah,
Those
that's
are my
not new.
go-tos.
Yeah, look at you. You're an old soul. I
You like
that.
8 Mile?
Yeah.
It's one of my
You've
favorite
seen the
movies.
movie?
Yeah,
It's one of
absolutely.
my
Yeah,
favorite
absolutely.
movies.
All right, so what's like the movies in rotation? Like when you want like just to chill, decompress, night before a game, what are you watching? What's the go-to on movies?
Any Avenger movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big Marvel guy, so I like that superhero.
We tried to make him watch the movies. He didn't make it through very
I think
many
I
of
made
them.
like half of Captain America. I think I've seen. I think I saw the original Iron Man.
Yeah.
But,
Iron Man is good. Those three movies
is.
are good.
but I've only seen like the first one. You know, I
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just haven't gotten into them.
What
Yeah.
about TV shows?
TV shows. I'm not very into TV shows.
Nothing on streaming or
No
Hulu
series?
or Netflix or anything like that?
Nah,
Nah.
nothing that.
Movies
catches-
more?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a movie guy.
Okay.
Definitely.
That's cool. What about other sports? What are the other sports you like to rock?
I like to play football and baseball.
Yeah.
I like to play baseball a lot more, just because it's a lot of non-contact.
Yeah, for sure.
Football,
I'm sure Coach appreciates that too. Yeah.
Football I can't do all that, but
Yeah.
Did you
those
play baseball in high school?
No, I wish I did though. I gave it up a little too early.
Yeah.
But
When
what,
did you?
what teams did you root for growing up?
Come on, you got to be a Brewers
Wisconsin
fan.
teams?
Come on,
no,
no Brewers.
Okay.
Fan.
no. Brewers I did. Baseball I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Football wise, I wasn't a Packers fan.
Okay.
I wasn't a Bucks fan growing up, and that kind of changed like when I got to middle school because of Michael Redd.
Right. Michael Redd was a baller.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
football teams, I like the Carolina Panthers.
Okay.
What?
Yeah,
They're
I was
horrible.
a huge Cam Newton fan.
Okay.
all right.
They
So
were
he-
good during Cam Newton's era.
That's right.
Yeah, and then when McCaffrey came,
Yeah.
it just added that layer on
Yeah.
top, and
Yeah.
then they
And Bryce is an LA kid, so their quarterback now is an LA guy.
I kind of drifted away from teams in sports now. I'm kind of a players guy. So.
Okay. I feel like a lot of young people are that way.
What do you mean by a player's guy?
they
You mean
root
you-
for individual players?
Yeah,
just a
like,
player.
I don't root for like any team success. Like I just root for individual players.
Are
to
you a
do well.
fantasy football player?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, because I find that like guys who are really into fantasy football don't really care about who wins or who loses. They
Right.
only care
They
about
want
their
their guys
individual
to win.
players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only care about who wins when it comes to playoff time. So
Yeah.
I choose the team.
So, in a perfect world, let's say you guys go on and have incredible success. USC's hoisting the trophy at the end of cutting down the nets at the Final Four. You have a great season. You fulfill not only preseason but regular season Defensive Player of the Year. You fulfill the potential that you feel like you have individually, showing your game off and the team success. Would you go? Would you leave, or would you stick around? Like, what is the long-term goal?
That's the plan. If everything goes how it should this year, if I do what I need to do and handle business how I should, that's the goal. I want to be at the next level. I'm trying to. When I'm in workouts, I prepare for the next level. I go at a pace that's the next level. So everything I do is preparing myself for the next level.
Yeah, I think. Look, I've seen you play last year particularly, and I feel like you've got the right body type. The defense translates. Every team in the NBA wants a guy who can defend, because defense is so much harder now in the NBA because of the way the rules are, that a guy like you that can lock people up, like that is an important skill that will translate. And if that shot's falling, then you're good.
I'm working on it every day, so.
Yeah. Well, we got to run here to a break, so we're going to have you and Cappy do this Papa Shot. They got to set up over there.
USC Papa Shot right there. USC, all right? I'm going to tell you, just caution one thing. Just want you to know one thing about me. I want to put my cards on the table.
You're such an idiot.
I one time beat Drew Brees in a punt, passing, kick competition.
Right.
You wouldn't think so, looking at me.
He was a kicker.
I was
going to
say you must have got him in the punt kick category.
I did.
He was a kicker in college.
I was able to.
He was a Division I kicker.
You got him though.
Yeah. So just be on the lookout.
But you weren't a Division I basketball player.
No, but listen, this is an equalizer. Papa Shot.
Papa Shot is not basketball. That is true.
It is. It's a small room, so you got a chance.
You got big hands. I got small hands.
He just gave you a chance.
Right. I got a chance.
A small chance.
For real.
All right. So Kobe Johnson going to do Papa Shot with Cappy. I'll do a little play-by-play on the other side.
Beautiful.
How about that? So I'll do a little play-by-play of you guys playing Papa Shot. Kobe, thank you for hanging out. We'll have more of you at the Papa Shot, but thank you. Best of luck to you. I'm sure we'll talk before you leave, but thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
All right. So we'll do a little Papa Shot, and then we'll be back in a moment.